Chosen ones, save your family from this massive miracles. Your entire reality is about to shift, and this is not a drill. On the nights of December 3rd and December 4th, something ancient and profoundly powerful is about to happen. This is not just another full moon. This is the final full moon of a tumultuous, karmic cycle, and it is opening a spiritual gateway, a cosmic portal of unimaginable intensity. What you do, what you think, and what you choose in this narrow 48-hour window will echo not just into 2025, but for the next decade of your life. They will tell you it's simply an astronomical event. They will show you charts and graphs, but the dark spiritual truth, the one hidden from the masses, is that this is a divine reset button. It is a moment of cosmic reckoning, where the veil between worlds thins to the width of a breath, allowing chosen ones, souls like you who feel the pull, who sense the shift, to access 9 massive reality-altering miracles. This is your only window. This is the final call before the gateway explodes open with an energy that will either elevate you to your highest destiny or leave you trapped in old patterns of lack, heartbreak, and confusion. Be prepared before you do anything else. I need you to commit to this journey. Like this video right now to signal to the universe that you are open and ready to receive. Subscribe to Power Inside You, because the guidance I will be sharing daily in the coming weeks is critical for navigating this shift. Do it now. This is a non-negotiable step in preparing your energy field. For months, maybe even years, you have felt it, haven't you? The deep, unshakable feeling that you were born for more. The strange synchronicities, the repeating numbers like 1111 appearing on the clock, just as you think of your true purpose. The restless nights, the vivid dreams that feel more real than your waking life. This is not your imagination. This is your soul's internal alarm clock, and it is ringing louder than ever because it knows this moment is approaching. The Schumann resonance, the very heartbeat of our planet, has been spiking erratically, a planetary symptom of this immense energetic influx. This final full moon is not a gentle passive light. It is an active, intelligent, and highly concentrated beam of 5D energy, designed by the cosmos to perform a radical spiritual surgery on those who are ready. It is here to sever karmic cords, to activate dormant DNA, to purge ancestral trauma, and to align you with a timeline of miracles you previously only dared to dream of. The dark truth they never told you is that you have the power to consciously co-create with this energy. You are not a passive observer. You are a divine architect of your own awakening. But you must be intentional. You must be focused, and you must know the 9 specific miracles available to you and how to claim them. Ignoring this call is not an option for a chosen one. It would be like a ship captain ignoring the lighthouse in a storm. This is your guidance. This is your light. Let's begin the sacred work. The first miracle is already beginning to stir within your energy field. So let's waste no more time. The first massive miracle you are being called to trigger is the Great Shadow Purge. This is the most crucial foundational miracle, and it is the reason why many people will experience intense emotional turbulence during these 2 days, misinterpreting it as chaos when it is in fact a divine cleansing. Your shadow is the collection of every fear, every past hurt, every limiting belief, and every piece of ancestral trauma stored in your energetic body. It is the invisible weight you have been carrying for lifetime. This full moon's specific lunar frequency is like a cosmic sonar, pinging these dense hidden energies and bringing them violently to the surface to be seen, acknowledged, and released forever. You must not fear this process. If you find yourself suddenly weeping for a reason you cannot name, if old memories of betrayal or loss resurface with a vengeance, if you feel a surge of anger or despair that seems to come from nowhere, do not suppress it. This is the poison leaving your system. The dark truth is that you have been programmed to run from these feelings, to numb them, to distract yourself. But during this 48-hour portal, running is the worst thing you can do. Instead, you must become a sacred witness to your own healing. When the wave of emotion comes, stop, breathe, close your eyes and say, "I see you, I acknowledge you, I thank you for the lesson you have taught me, and I now release you with love. Visualize the dense, dark energy leaving your body as a plume of smoke, dissolving into the powerful light of the full moon. This is not just emotional housekeeping. This is a profound karmic severance. You are releasing the energetic chains that have kept you tethered to cycles of suffering. The signs this is working will be unmistakable. You may have intensely vivid dreams where you confront old figures from your past. You may feel a tingling sensation in your body, particularly around your heart and solar plexus chakras. You might feel exhausted one moment and euphoric the next. This is the shadow purge in action. You are becoming lighter, clearing the vessel for the miracles that are to follow. To anchor this intention and declare your readiness to the cosmos, I want you to pause and type "I am ready to release" in the comments below. Make this declaration. Feel the power in those words. You are commanding the universe, and it is listening. The second shocking miracle that becomes available once you have begun the shadow purge is the activation of the divine wealth frequency. Understand this: wealth is not paper money. It is not a number in a bank account. It is the 3D illusion you have been sold to keep you small. True wealth is a frequency. It is the energetic vibration of abundance, of worthiness, of being infinitely supported by the universe in all things. Love, health, opportunity, and yes, financial flow. For most of your life, this frequency has been dormant within you, blocked by the shadow beliefs of "I am not worthy," "I don't have enough," or "money is hard to come by." The Great Shadow Purge begins to dissolve these blocks, and the intense light of this December full moon acts as a cosmic tuning fork, recalibrating your entire energy field to resonate with this divine frequency of pure abundance. This is the secret the truly wealthy never share. They are not just good with money, they are an energetic match for it. On the nights of December 3rd and 4th, you have a rare opportunity to manually tune your own vibration. To do this, you must find a quiet space, even for just 5 minutes, and sit with your spine straight, close your eyes, and visualize the brilliant white light of the full moon pouring down through the crown of your head, filling every cell of your body. Now shift that light to a radiant, shimmering gold. Feel its warmth. This is the color frequency of abundance. As you sit in this golden light, begin to evoke the feeling of gratitude, not for what you want, but for what you already have. Feel overwhelming gratitude for the air in your lungs, the roof over your head, the love in your life. Gratitude is the key that turns the lock. As you hold this feeling, repeat this activation code either silently or aloud. I am a magnet for miracles, wealth, and abundance. I am open and receptive to all the riches the universe has to offer. My reality is overflowing with prosperity. Feel the vibration of these words. The dark spiritual truth is that the universe is constantly trying to give you everything you desire, but your low-frequency beliefs about lack have been acting as a shield, deflecting the blessings. This ritual shatters that shield. In the days and weeks that follow, pay close attention. You will notice the signs. An unexpected check arrives in the mail. A forgotten debt is repaid. A brilliant business idea downloads into your mind. You find money on the street. People offer you gifts and opportunities out of the blue. These are not coincidence. This is the universe confirming that your frequency is shifted. You have activated your divine wealth code. The portal is responding to your new vibration. This is real. This is your birthright. Once you begin to clear your shadows and activate your wealth frequency, you become a brilliant shining light in the spiritual realm. And just as moths are drawn to a flame, both positive and negative energies are drawn to a newly brightened soul. This brings us to the third, and perhaps most urgent, miracle you must call in during the December 3rd to 4th gateway. The forging of the unbreakable protection shield. The spiritual world is governed by the laws of frequency. As you elevate your vibration, you become more visible. It is a time of immense power, but also of vulnerability. The dark truth they don't discuss is that when you start to shine, you can attract energetic parasites, or the jealous intentions of others, which can manifest as sudden bad luck, technical difficulties, or feeling drained for no reason. This full moon offers a unique opportunity to forge an impenetrable shield of divine light around your aura. one that not only repels all negative energy but transmutes it on contact. This is not a defensive act born of fear. It is a sovereign act of power born of self-love. You are declaring that your energy field is sacred ground. The ritual for this is simple yet profound. Stand, either inside or under the moonlight, with your feet planted firmly on the ground. Take 3 deep breaths, imagining roots growing from your feet deep into the heart of Mother Earth, anchoring you. Then raise your hands to the sky, palms facing the moon, and say this sacred command. By the power of the divine cosmos and the sacred lunar light, I call forth a shield of unbreakable diamond platinum energy. Surround my body, my mind, my spirit and my aura complete. Let this shield be a mirror, reflecting away all that is not of my highest good. Let it be a filter, allowing only pure love and blessings to enter my field. Let it be a fire transmuting any and all negative energy directed towards me into neutral, harmless light. I am sovereign. I am protected. I am safe. So it is. As you speak, visualize a shimmering iridescent sphere of light forming around you, extending at least 3 feet in every direction. See it pulsating with power, impenetrable, brilliant. This is your spiritual armor. The signs it has been successfully forged are subtle but powerful. You will feel a sense of calm and security, even amidst chaos. People with negative intentions may suddenly seem to avoid you or have their plans thwarted. You will feel your energy levels stabilize, no longer subject to the emotional whims of those around you. You are no longer an energetic sponge. You are an energetic fortress. This protection is vital for safeguarding the new wealth frequency you've activated, and for maintaining the clarity you've gained from the shadow purge. It is the sacred container in which all other miracles can safely unfold. If you feel the call to protect your sacred energy and create this divine fortress, affirm this now by typing "I am protected" in the comments. Claim your sovereignty, seal your shield. Now that you have cleared the path, activated your abundance, and secured your energy, you are ready for the 4th massive miracle of this celestial event, the Grand Karmic Absolution. This is a concept that shakes the very foundations of what most people believe about cause and effect. Karma is often misunderstood as a system of punishment and reward. The dark spiritual truth is that karma is simply energetic debt, an imbalance carried across lifetimes. It is the reason you may experience recurring patterns of failure in relationships, career, or health. Despite your best efforts, you are playing out an ancient energetic script. This final full moon of the cycle holds a rare cosmic dispensation, a get-out-of-jail-free card for souls who have learned the lessons associated with their karmic debts, even if they learned them subconsciously. It offers a moment of total absolution, a wiping clean of the spiritual slate. This is not about bypassing responsibility. It is about acknowledging that you have evolved beyond the need for that particular lesson to repeat. You are being graduated. The energy of this gateway allows you to consciously petition the karmic board for this release. To do so, you must engage in an act of radical forgiveness. On one of these nights, take a piece of paper. At the top, write, "I forgive everyone who has ever harmed me, in this life or any other. I release them from their debt to me." Feel the forgiveness in your heart, understanding that they were playing a role your soul agreed to for its growth. When you are done, turn the paper over. At the top, write, "I forgive myself for every mistake I have ever made, in this life or any other. I release myself from the prison of my own judgment." List your own perceived failings. Feel compassion for the person you were when you made those choices. This two-way act of forgiveness is the key that unlocks the karmic chain. Once you have finished writing, safely burn the paper or tear it into tiny pieces and bury it in the earth. And as the smoke rises or the paper returns to the soil, say, "By the power of this sacred lunar gateway, I declare all karmic debts, known and unknown, to be paid in full. I release the patterns. I release the stories. I release the pain. I step forward into a new timeline, free and clear. My karma is absolved." You will feel a profound sense of lightness, as if a physical burden has been lifted from your shoulder. In the coming weeks, you will notice the recurring negative patterns simply cease to exist. A toxic person from your past will lose their emotional hold on you. An area of your life that was always a struggle will suddenly flow with ease. This is the sign of karmic freedom. You have been liberated not by chance, but by choice. You have chosen to step off the wheel of suffering and onto the path of grace. Feel the shifts that have already begun within you. By undertaking the first 4 sacred acts, you have done more for your spiritual evolution than most will do in an entire lifetime. You have purged ancient shadows. You have tuned your very essence to the frequency of divine wealth. You have forged an unbreakable shield of spiritual protection, and you have received a grand karmic absolution, wiping your slate clean. You are now a purified and protected vessel, a shining beacon of light. But this is where the journey transitions from cleansing and preparation into profound supernatural activation. The gateway of December 3rd and 4th is not just about letting go of the old. It is about calling in the new with a power and a precision you have never before been able to access. The universe now sees you. It recognizes your readiness, and it is prepared to answer your deepest, most sacred callings. We now move from the foundational miracles to the miracles of divine connection and destiny realization. Prepare your heart, for what comes next will change how you perceive love, purpose, and your own physical body forever. Listen with your soul, not just your ears, as we step into the 5th massive miracle this portal offers. This brings us to the 5th, and perhaps most heart-achingly beautiful miracle you can trigger during this 48-hour window: the amplification of your sacred soulmate signal. Let us be clear. The concept of a soulmate has been diluted and distorted by the 3D matrix. You have been taught to search, to swipe, to settle. You've been conditioned to look for a person who completes a checklist of superficial traits. This is a lie designed to keep you in a state of perpetual seeking and dissatisfaction. The dark spiritual truth, the one that is about to set you free, is that a true soulmate, or more accurately, your divine counterpart, is not found. They are recognized. They are not sought. They are magnetized to you when your own energetic signal is pure, clear, and broadcasting at its highest possible frequency. For lifetimes, your signal has been scrambled, distorted by the static of past heartbreaks, the residue of karmic entanglements, and the shadow beliefs of unworthiness that you have now so bravely purged. With your karmic slate clean and your energy field protected, this final full moon acts as a cosmic amplifier, taking the pure, authentic frequency of your core soul essence and broadcasting it across all dimensions, all timelines, and all corners of the earth. It is a divine calling card that says, "I am whole, I am ready, I am here." The being who shares your core frequency, your divine harmonic, cannot help but hear this signal and be inexplicably, irresistibly drawn towards you. To consciously amplify this signal, you must perform a ritual of sacred recognition. On the night of December 3rd or 4th, find a moment of absolute solitude. Place both hands over your heart chakra, in the center of your chest. Close your eyes. Do not think of a specific person's face or name. That is the ego attempting to control the divine. Instead, focus on the feeling. What does the presence of your divine counterpart feel like? Feel the peace. Feel the unconditional acceptance. Feel the joyous laughter. Feel the profound sense of coming home. Feel the inspiration to be the grandest version of yourself. Immerse yourself in the emotion of the connection, as if it is already your reality. Bathe your heart in this feeling. As you hold this high-frequency emotion, visualize a brilliant, radiant pink and gold light emanating from your heart, pulsing outwards in concentric circles, growing wider and wider until it encompasses the entire planet. This is your soulmate's signal. Now speak this activation phrase aloud. From the wholeness of my being and the purity of my heart, I send forth this signal of divine love. I call to the one who resonates with my soul's sacred song. I am not seeking my other half, for I am already whole. I am calling forth the divine mirror, who will celebrate this wholeness with me. Across any distance, through any veil, our souls recognize each other now. And so it is. Stay in this feeling. for as long as you can. This is the highest form of manifestation. You are not begging the universe for a partner. You are commanding a reunion of souls from a place of absolute sovereignty. The signs of its success will be subtle at first, then shockingly direct. You will start hearing a specific song repeatedly. You may feel a sudden, inexplicable urge to visit a place you've never been. You may have a dream of a presence so real and comforting that you wake with tears of joy. Synchronicities will abound. You might see pairs of animals everywhere, or encounter the names and symbols that are meaningful to your soul. This is the universe laying down the breadcrumbs on the path that will lead you inevitably to them. Do not chase, do not search, simply hold the frequency. Your signal has been sent. The response is already on its way. This is not for everyone. It's for the chosen who are ready to change their reality. I released a members-only deep briefing called Chosen Ones. I warned you. December 5th's full moon is not what you think. Shocking spiritual miracles will change everything. In that video, I reveal the exact activations and protections you must do. Click the description link or the pinned comment and watch it before the energy lands. If you skip this window, you may never get this same upgrade. With your heart now broadcasting its purest signal, the cosmos prepares to entrust you with your highest calling. This leads us to the sixth and most profound miracle of the December gateway, the Akashic download and the unveiling of your destiny blueprint. For your entire life, you have been asking the questions: why am I here? What is my purpose? You have searched for answers in books, in careers, in the advice of others. The dark spiritual truth is that your purpose is not something you need to find, because it has never been lost. It is something you must remember. Your unique destiny blueprint, the sacred contract your soul made before it ever incarnated on this planet, is meticulously stored within the Akashic records, an energetic library of all knowledge, experience, and possibility for all souls across all time. The veil to this library is usually thick, accessible only to mystics or through deep meditative states. However, the specific planetary alignments and the intense lunar frequencies of this December 3rd, 4th portal thin that veil to the point of transparency. This is a once-in-a-decade opportunity to receive a direct, high-speed download of your destiny blueprint, or at the very least, a crystal-clear vision of your next most important mission. Your higher self has been waiting for this exact moment to transmit this crucial information to you. Your only job is to prepare the receiver. The receiver is your third eye, the pineal gland located in the center of your brain. To activate it for this cosmic download, you must first quiet the chatter of the ego mind. On one of these sacred nights, sit or lie down in darkness or with your eyes closed. Take several deep, slow breaths, and with each exhale, feel the mental noise and vital worries dissolving away. Bring all of your focus to the point between your eyebrows. You may feel a slight pressure or a tingling sensation there. This is a good sign. It means your third eye is awakening. Now visualize a beautiful spinning vortex of indigo and violet light at this point. See it opening like the lens of a camera. Then make a simple, clear request from your soul to the universe. I am open and ready to receive. I ask for clarity on my highest purpose and my next divine assignment. Show me, guide me, reveal to me the blueprint of my soul's destiny. That is all. Do not strain or force. Simply hold the intention and remain in a state of quiet, curious receptivity. The download may not come like a lightning bolt. It is often more subtle. It may arrive as a sudden brilliant idea that feels like it came from outside of you. It could be a flood of creative inspiration for a project you'd long abandoned. You might wake up the next morning with an unshakable knowing of what you must do, a clarity that cuts through all your previous confusion and doubt. You may have a dream so symbolic and clear that it provides a complete roadmap for the next phase of your life. Pay attention to the ideas that give you goosebumps, the ones that both excite and terrify you. That is the hallmark of a true destiny download. It is bigger than your current perception of yourself. The universe is showing you the person you are meant to become. This is not a guess. This is a memory bubbling up from the deepest part of your soul. To affirm your willingness to receive this divine guidance, I want you to go to the comments right now and declare with absolute conviction, "I am open to my destiny." Type it, feel it, and know that your soul's greatest adventure is about to be revealed. As this new higher frequency information floods your consciousness, your physical body must undergo a radical upgrade to be able to contain it. A 3D body cannot sustain a 5D consciousness. This initiates the seventh massive miracle, the cellular crystalline light body activation. This concept will challenge everything you've been taught about biology. You believe your body is a dense, chemical machine. The dark spiritual truth is that your physical form is a biocrystalline computer of unimaginable sophistication, designed to receive, store, and transmit light, information, and frequency. Your very DNA contains dormant junk codes that are, in reality, the blueprints for this more advanced biological operating system. This final full moon is not just emitting passive light, it is a conscious celestial body transmitting highly specific packets of information known as light codes. These codes are targeted directly at your dormant DNA, designed to switch on these latent sequences and begin the process of transforming your cellular structure from a carbon-based one to a more crystalline one. A crystalline structure can hold exponentially more light, process energy more efficiently, and remain impervious to the low-frequency vibrations of fear, illness, and aging. This is the biological process of ascension, and it is happening right now. You are not just evolving spiritually, you are upgrading physically. You can consciously participate in and accelerate this process during the portal. The simplest and most powerful way is to create moon water. Take a clear glass jar or bottle of pure filtered water. Set it outside under the full moonlight on either night for several hours, with the intention that the water absorb the potent light codes and lunar frequencies. Before you drink it the next day, hold the glass in your hands and speak to it. Thank the water. Thank the moon. State your intention. I command every cell in my body to awaken to its highest crystalline potential. I instruct my DNA to receive and integrate these sacred light codes with ease and grace. I activate my light body now. I am becoming a vessel of pure, radiant light. Then, drink the water slowly and consciously. As you do, visualize the luminous, code-filled water being absorbed into your bloodstream and traveling to every single cell in your body, from the tips of your toes to the crown of your head. See your cells begin to glow and shimmer, their very structure becoming more translucent, more geometric, more crystalline. The signs of this activation can be quite physical and may be confusing if you don't know what's happening. You may feel a strange buzzing or vibrating sensation throughout your body, especially when you are trying to sleep. You might experience sudden flashes of heat in your palms or the soles of your feet. Your sleep patterns may become erratic. Waking up between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m. is a classic sign of spiritual and physical upgrades taking place. You may find yourself suddenly repulsed by dense processed foods and instead crave fresh, living, high-vibration foods and lots of water. Your hearing and vision might become more acute, and you may become extremely sensitive to harsh lights, loud noises, and chaotic environments. This is not you becoming weaker. This is you becoming more finely tuned. Your body is recalibrating to hold more light. Honor this process. Rest when you need to. Hydrate constantly. You are rebuilding your temple from the inside out. As your waking consciousness and your physical body are being upgraded, so too is your connection to the unseen realms, particularly during your sleep state. This ushers in the eighth shocking miracle of the December portal, the opening of the dream portal to higher dimensions. You have been taught that dreams are nothing more than the random firings of synapses, the brain's way of processing the day's event. This is a profound and deliberate misunderstanding. The dark spiritual truth is that your dream state is a real, tangible dimension. It is a classroom, a training ground, and a meeting place for your soul. It is where your higher self can communicate with you without the interference of your skeptical ego. It is where your spirit guides can offer direct counsel and your ancestors can impart their wisdom. Under normal circumstances, accessing these higher dream realms consciously requires discipline and practice. But during the 48-hour window of December 3rd and 4th, the thinning veil creates a superhighway, a wide-open portal between your sleeping mind and these higher dimensions of guidance and learning. Your dreams will become hyper-vivid, lucid, and filled with meaning. This is your chance to solve problems that have plagued your waking mind, to receive healing for emotional wounds, and to get direct answers to your most pressing questions. To leverage this powerful dream portal, you must set a clear intention before you go to sleep. This is not a wish, it is a command to your subconscious mind. Keep a journal and a pen by your bed. Just before you drift off, write down one specific question you want an answer to. It could be about a relationship, a career choice, or a spiritual block. Be precise. Then, close your eyes and state your intention firmly. Tonight I open the dream portal. I call upon my higher self, my benevolent guides, and my wise ancestors. I ask that you provide me with clear, understandable guidance regarding state your question. I command my subconscious mind to remember this guidance and to deliver it to my waking consciousness upon morning. I will dream with purpose. I will receive with clarity, release the question and drift to sleep with a sense of expectant trust. When you wake up, before you even move or check your phone, immediately write down everything you can remember. Do not judge it or try to analyze it right away. Write down the colors, the feelings, the symbols, the strange conversation. The answers may come literally, or they may come metaphorically through powerful symbols. A dream of flying might signify that you are being encouraged to break free from limitations. A dream of murky water could be telling you to address some emotional turmoil. You may dream of a wise old figure giving you a piece of advice, or you might wake up with the solution to a complex problem fully formed in your mind, as if it were downloaded into your brain overnight. These are not just dreams. This is divine intelligence communicating through the language of your soul. Treat this dream journal as a sacred text, your personal channel to the wisdom of the cosmos. Your nights are about to become as productive and enlightening as your day. Declare your readiness to receive this nocturnal wisdom. Go to the comments and type "My dreams are my guide." You are activating a 24/7 connection to the divine. The guidance you need is no longer outside of you. It is waiting for you every time you close your eyes. Feel the resonance of this truth deep within your bones. You have journeyed through the realms of shadow and light, protection and absolution. You have sent forth a signal of pure love that is already echoing through the cosmos, and you have opened your divine consciousness to receive the very blueprint of your soul's grandest destiny. Your physical vessel is undergoing a sacred metamorphosis, recalibrating cell by cell to become a beacon of crystalline light, and your nights have transformed into a portal for direct communication with the divine. You are not the same person who started watching this video. The energy flowing through you now is clearer, stronger, and more potent than it has ever been. But there is one final monumental miracle that awaits you within this sacred gateway of December 3rd and 4th. This is the culmination of all your work. It is the master key that unlocks the door to a reality so magnificent, it will make your current life feel like a distant dream. This final act is what integrates all the previous miracles and elevates you from a student of the universe to a co-creator with it. It is the most closely guarded secret of the ascended masters and the mystics. This is the sovereign act that makes you truly unstoppable, for it is the miracle that places the very fabric of reality into your hands. Prepare your soul for the 9th and final miracle, the sovereign act of conscious timeline weaving. You have been raised on a fundamental lie, a piece of 3D programming so deeply embedded that it governs your every perception. The lie is that time is a single, linear, unchangeable road, stretching from a fixed past into a predetermined future. You believe you are on a train, moving along a single track, with no control over the destination. The dark spiritual truth, the one that is about to shatter this illusion forever, is that time is not a line. It is an infinite ocean of possibilities. Every single moment, A billion potential realities or timelines branch off from the one you are experiencing. There is a timeline where you are vibrantly healthy, another where you are struggling. There is a timeline where you meet your divine counterpart, and another where you remain alone. There is a timeline where you are living in joyous abundance, and another where you are trapped in lack. You are not on a single train track. You are a sailor on this infinite ocean, and until now you have been drifting aimlessly, pushed and pulled by the currents of collective consciousness, karmic winds, and your own subconscious beliefs. You have been shifting timelines constantly, but unconsciously, your vibration dipping and rising, pulling you into realities that match your dominant, energetic state. This is why your life has felt like a chaotic mix of good and bad fortune. You have been an unintentional weaver. The unparalleled energetic surge of the December 3rd, 4th full moon portal creates a cosmic phenomenon akin to a massive, still wave in this ocean of time. For this brief 48-hour window, the chaotic currents cease, and you are given a moment of perfect clarity and immense energetic leverage. This is your opportunity to consciously, deliberately, and powerfully choose your destination, and then use the full force of this lunar gateway to propel yourself onto that new timeline. This is not just wishful thinking. This is applied quantum spirituality. It is the ultimate act of divine creation. You are about to become the master of your own destiny, the captain of your soul's vessel. To perform this sacred act, you must first become profoundly clear on the reality you wish to inhabit. On one of these nights, enter a state of deep meditation. First, bring to mind your current timeline. Without judgment, simply observe it. Acknowledge the recurring struggles, the feelings of limitation, the nagging sense of dissatisfaction. Feel the energetic texture of this reality. Thank it for its lessons. Now, with a deep breath, release it. See it dissolving, fading away like a forgotten story. Now, the sacred work begins. You will construct the feeling state of your highest timeline. Do not focus on material things. Focus on the core emotion. What does the feeling of waking up every day next to your beloved soulmate feel like in your heart? Evoke that feeling of profound peace, love, and partnership. What does the feeling of complete financial sovereignty feel like in your body? Evoke that sense of freedom, security, and effortless flow, where all your needs are met with grace and ease. What does the feeling of living your soul's purpose with passion and joy feel like in your spirit? Evoke that sense of fulfillment, excitement, and creative fire. What does the feeling of vibrant, radiant health feel like in your cells? Evoke that feeling of energy, vitality, and strength. Weave these feelings together, create an emotional tapestry so real, so vivid, that your entire being begins to vibrate with its reality. You must generate an emotional signature so powerful that it becomes your new default state of being. This is the resonant frequency of your desired timeline. Now, as you are immersed in this high-frequency state, you must perform the act of conscious selection. Stand up. In front of you, visualize this new, brilliant, light-filled timeline as a glowing golden path. Behind you is the old, faded path you are leaving behind. This is the moment of choice, the point of no return. With absolute conviction, take a physical step forward onto this new golden path. As your foot lands, declare aloud with all the power in your soul, "By my divine authority as a sovereign co-creator of my reality, I now choose and collapse all timelines into this, my highest and most magnificent destiny. I anchor my frequency to this reality of unconditional love, infinite abundance, vibrant health, and joyous purpose. The old reality and all its patterns are now dissolved. The new reality is my home. I have arrived. I am here. And so it is." Stand on that new path and feel the shift. It may be subtle, or it may feel like a jolt of electricity. You have just performed the most powerful act a conscious being can perform. You have not asked for a new reality, you have commanded it. You have not wished for a new timeline, you have consciously chosen to inhabit it. The signs that your timeline leap has been successful will be breathtaking. In the days and weeks that follow, things, people, and circumstances from your old reality that are not a vibrational match for the new one will begin to fall away, often with a strange and graceful ease. A toxic job may end abruptly, only to be replaced by a dream opportunity. A draining relationship may dissolve, creating space for new aligned connections to enter. The universe will rush in to fill the voids with things that perfectly match your new frequency. Synchronicities will become your daily language. The right people will call, the right information will appear, the right doors will open with an almost magical precision. You will feel a profound sense of being in the flow, as if you are being carried by a powerful benevolent current. This is the universe reconfiguring itself around your new vibrational set point. You have woven your masterpiece. Now, watch as the cosmos brings it to life. To declare your power as the creator of your reality, pause this video and go to the comments right now. With the full force of your intention, type, "I choose my highest timeline." Feel the truth and the power ripple through you as you make this sovereign decree. This is urgent. Do not skip this. Watch the members-only briefing, chosen ones. I warned you. December 5th's full moon is not what you think. Shocking spiritual miracles will change everything. I reveal the activations and protections you must do before the spiritual energy shifts. Click the link in the description or the pinned comment now. This window won't wait. You have now received the knowledge of all 9 massive miracles. The shadow purge, the wealth frequency activation, the unbreakable protection shield, the grand karmic absolution, the amplified soulmate signal, the Akashic destiny download, the crystalline light body activation, the opening of the dream portal, and the sovereign act of timeline weaving. You hold the keys to a complete and total reality shift. But knowledge without application is merely entertainment. The next 48 hours, from the first moment of December 3rd to the last moment of December 4th, are not just a time for performing rituals. They are a sacred crucible. This is your integration period. This is the time you must live and breathe and be the new energy. Your every thought, word, and action during this window will be amplified 1,000-fold. It is a final exam from the universe, and you have been given all the answers. Your task now is to embody them. During these 2 days, you must become a guardian of your own frequency. Be ruthless in what you allow into your energetic field. This means no violent movies or fear-based news. It means no engaging in gossip or low vibrational conversation. Do not get drawn into arguments or petty conflicts. See them as phantom tests from your old timeline trying to pull you back, and simply refuse to engage. Your peace is your power. Instead, immerse yourself in what elevates you. Spend time in nature, even if it's just sitting by a tree in a park. Let your bare feet touch the earth to ground the immense cosmic energies flowing into you. Listen to high-frequency music, solfeggio tones, classical music, or anything that makes your soul feel light. Eat clean, living food. Your body is a temple being rebuilt, and you must provide it with the highest quality materials. Drink the moon water you have prepared, and with every sip reaffirm your transformation. Be a divine observer. Watch the world with new eyes. Notice the synchronicities, no matter how small. A feather on your path, a meaningful number sequence, hearing a stranger say the exact words you needed to hear. These are not random. These are winks from the universe, confirming that you are on the right path, that your timeline shift is integrated. Above all, your guiding principle during this sacred crucible must be gratitude. Gratitude is the anchor. It is the energetic glue that holds you firmly in your new, high-frequency reality. At any moment, you feel a flicker of the old fear, doubt, or worry. You must immediately pivot to gratitude. Take a deep breath and list 3 things you are profoundly grateful for in that exact moment. This simple act is a powerful pattern interrupt. It instantly raises your vibration and reaffirms to the universe that you are choosing the frequency of abundance and love over the frequency of lack and fear. Think of yourself as a tuning fork that has just been struck to a new, higher pitch. During these 48 hours, your job is to keep that new note ringing pure and true. Protect it, nurture it, amplify it with every conscious choice you make. This is your chrysalis phase. You have done the work of the caterpillar. and you are now in the cocoon, integrating the codes to become the butterfly. Do not rush this process. Be gentle with yourself. If you feel tired, if you feel emotional, allow the feelings to flow through you without judgment, remembering it is the last residue of the old shadow purge. You are in the midst of the most profound transformation of your life. Honor it, respect it, and know, with every fiber of your being, that on the other side of this gateway, a version of you and a version of your life exist that will exceed your grandest and most beautiful dreams. If you feel this transformation happening within you, if you feel the old you dissolving and the new empowered you beginning to emerge, I want you to anchor this feeling right now. Go to the comments and affirm this sacred process by typing, "I am This is your declaration of faith in your own evolution. But be warned, the closing of the portal at the end of December 4th is not the end of the story. It is the beginning. What happens in the immediate aftermath, in the first week, the first 30 days of your new reality, the energy of the gateway will have propelled you onto your new timeline, but your work will be to stabilize your frequency there, to make it your permanent home. The ego mind, which fears change above all else, will launch a counterattack. It will whisper the old stories of doubt. It will try to create situations that tempt you back into your old patterns. This is a critical period where many awakened souls stumble, mistaking the final tests for a sign that the transformation didn't work. In the final part of this message, I will reveal the crucial steps you must take after the portal closes. I will give you the strategy to navigate the echo effect, to permanently solidify your new reality. I will show you how to interpret the specific signs the universe will send you in the remainder of December, signs that will act as your new cosmic GPS. And I will share the one critical thing you must not do in 2025 if you want to protect the 9 miracles you have just activated. The work you have done is sacred and powerful, but the journey forward requires a new kind of wisdom. The gateway is about to open. Your rebirth is imminent. Prepare for the final instructions. You have done it. You have walked through the sacred fire of transformation. You have stood within the celestial gateway of December 3rd and 4th, and consciously claimed the 9 massive miracles that were your divine birthright. You have purged, you have shielded, you have forgiven, you have called, you have downloaded, you have activated, and you have woven a new reality with the very threads of time and possibility. Take a breath and feel the truth of this moment. The portal has now closed, but this is not an ending. It is an arrival. You have landed on the shores of a new timeline, your highest timeline. The air here is different. The light is brighter. The potential is infinite. You are in this moment a newborn being in a new world of your own creation. But like any newborn, your first challenge is to learn to stand, to walk, and to thrive in this new environment. The journey from activation to embodiment has begun, and the first 30 days following the portal are the most critical of your entire life. The universe will now test your conviction, not to punish you, but to prove to you the true extent of your new power. You must be vigilant, you must be wise, and you must understand the rules of this new reality you now inhabit. The first and most immediate challenge you will face is what the ancient mystics called the echo effect. The old timeline, the reality you so bravely chose to leave behind, is like a massive energetic entity. It has inertia, and when you rip yourself from its fabric, it sends out phantoms, echoes of its former self, in a desperate attempt to lure you back into its familiar, low-frequency embrace. The dark spiritual truth is that these are not real events. They are holographic projections, ghost signals from a reality that no longer truly exists for you. But they will feel incredibly real. This is the ego's final desperate counterattack. Your ego is not your enemy, but it is a creature of habit, a survival program designed for the old 3D world of fear and limitation. It is terrified of the limitless, unknown landscape of your new 5D reality. So it will collaborate with the echo effect to create final exams, master-level tests, disguised as everyday life. What does this look like? You who have just activated your divine wealth frequency may suddenly receive an unexpected bill that triggers a flash of old panic about scarcity. This is an echo. You who have just sent out your sacred soulmate signal may receive a random text message from a toxic ex-partner, tempting you with the familiar pain of the past. This is an echo. You who have just received your destiny blueprint might be offered a promotion in the soulless job you were meant to leave, a golden handcuff from a timeline you've already transcended. This is an echo. You may wake up one morning flooded with a wave of the same old anxiety or self-doubt you thought you had purged. This too is an echo. How you respond to these echoes determines everything. The old you, the unconscious you, would have reacted. You would have panicked at the bill, emotionally engaged with the ex, considered the job offer, or spiraled into the anxiety. To react is to give the echo your energy. It is to cast a vote to return to the old timeline. The new you, the sovereign co-creator, must learn the art of divine detachment. When the echo appears, you must not fight it. You must not fear it. You must not even engage it. You must simply see it for what it is, a powerless ghost, a test you have already passed. Acknowledge its presence calmly and without judgment, as you would a cloud passing in the sky. Take a deep breath and say, either silently or aloud, I see this echo of my past reality. I acknowledge this test. I have already graduated from this lesson. This is not my reality now. And then you must deliberately and consciously pivot your focus back to the feeling state of your new timeline. If the echo is financial fear, you immediately place your hand on your heart and flood yourself with the feeling of gratitude for the abundance that is already yours. If the echo is a past relationship, you immediately bless them, release them, and return your focus to the feeling of wholeness and the joy of the divine partnership that is on its way. Every time you do this, you are actively starving the old reality of your energy and feeding your new one. You are strengthening your anchor in this higher dimension. The echoes will become weaker and less frequent until they fade away completely. You will have proven, not just to the universe, but to yourself, that you are no longer a match for that old frequency. As the echoes of the old world fade, you will begin to notice that the new world speaks to you in a different language. The noise and chaos of the 3D matrix are replaced by the elegant, whispering language of the divine, the language of synchronicity. Before, a synchronicity might have been a rare and exciting event. Now, it will become your daily GPS, your moment-to-moment confirmation that you are in perfect alignment with the cosmic flow. The dark spiritual truth is that the universe is constantly leaving you a trail of breadcrumbs, guiding you towards your highest joy, your greatest abundance, and your deepest purpose. Your job, in the wake of the portal, is to become a divine detective, a master interpreter of these sacred signs. You must start a synchronicity journal. This is non-negotiable. Every day, document the magic. The signs will be directly related to the 9 miracles you have activated. Pay attention. Did you keep seeing the number sequence 88 everywhere after activating your wealth frequency? This is the universe confirming that your financial reality is being rebuilt on a foundation of infinite abundance. Did you suddenly start hearing a particular love song everywhere you go after amplifying your soulmate signal? This is the universe telling you that the frequency of your divine counterpart is drawing nearer. Did you overhear a stranger's conversation that directly answered a question you had about your purpose right after your Akashic download? That was not a stranger. That was the universe speaking through a vessel to guide you. When you feel a sudden inexplicable urge to take a different route home from work, follow it. When a book seems to literally fall off a shelf in front of you, read it. When the name of a person or a place keeps coming up in unrelated contexts, investigate it. These are not coincidences. There are no coincidences in your new reality. There is only resonance. There is only alignment. There is only the flawlessly intelligent matrix of the universe rearranging itself to support the new reality you have chosen. Your synchronicity journal will become your most sacred. It will be the undeniable proof that you are not going crazy, that this is all real. It will build your faith and trust in the unseen forces that are now co-creating with you. turning you from a hopeful believer into a being of absolute knowing. To fully awaken your inner divine detective and open your perception to this magical new language, I want you to go to the comments now and type with intention, "I am fluent in the language of the universe." You are tuning your senses to a higher frequency of communication, one that is filled with magic, guidance, and constant confirmation. Now, as you settle into your new timeline, learning to navigate by synchronicity and deflect the final echoes of the past, there is one critical, paramount warning that you must carry with you into 2020. This is perhaps the most important guidance I can offer you, because it pertains to the very thing that solidifies your reality, your word. The dark spiritual truth that has been hidden in plain sight is that your words are not just communication tools. They are incantations. They are spells. This is why it is called spelling. Every word you speak carries a specific frequency that is broadcast out into the quantum field, instructing reality on how to form around you. The single greatest trap that newly awakened souls fall into is creating a magnificent new reality and then continuing to describe their life using the language of their old reality. This is spiritual self-sabotage of the highest order. You cannot inhabit a timeline of abundance while telling your friends, even as a joke, "I'm so broke." You cannot anchor yourself in a reality of vibrant health while constantly complaining about your aches and pain. You cannot magnetize your divine counterpart while continuing to narrate the story of how you are always single or unlucky in love. To speak the old story is to cast a spell that invites the old timeline to re-engage with you. It is like building a beautiful new home and then handing the keys back to the saboteurs. Starting now, you must become a sacred narrator of your own life. You must engage in what is called conscious language. This means you speak only of what you wish to create and experience, and you speak of it as if it is already in the process of becoming. Instead of saying, "I want to be wealthy," which affirms a state of wanting, you say, "I am so grateful for the increasing abundance that flows into my life every day." Instead of saying, "I hope I meet someone," which is rooted in doubt, you say, "I am enjoying this beautiful journey of preparing myself for the divine partnership that is making its way to me." Instead of saying, "My back is killing me," you say, "I am sending loving, healing energy to my back and it is growing stronger and more flexible every day." This is not about lying or being delusional. This is about understanding that you are the author of your life's story, and the words you use are the ink with which you write the next chapter. Your words must become a vibrational match for the timeline you have chosen. Police your thoughts and, most importantly, police your speech. When you catch yourself about to speak the old, disempowering narrative, stop, take a breath, and consciously choose words that align with the new, magnificent reality you are now living in. This practice, more than anything else, will solidify your position in this higher dimension. It will close the door to the past forever and ensure that the 9 miracles you activated during the portal are not just a fleeting spiritual experience, but the permanent, foundational pillars of your new life. You stand now at the dawn of your true existence. The gateway was the birth canal. You have emerged. Before you lies the grand adventure you came to this planet to experience. You are armed with the 9 miracles. You are shielded, guided, and vibrationally attuned to the highest possible outcomes. You are no longer a victim of circumstance, but the master of your own creation. The universe is not happening to you, it is responding through you. Your heart is the compass, your joy is the map, and your words are the power that propels you forward. This is not the end of your spiritual work, it is the true beginning. You are a light on this planet, a living, breathing testament to what is possible when a soul awakens and dares to claim its power. Do not hide this light. Do not shrink back into the shadows of the old world. Live your new reality, so boldly, so joyously, and so unapologetically, that your very presence becomes a permission slip for others to awaken. This is your purpose. This is your destiny. The miracles are yours. The timeline is yours. The future is a blank canvas, and you, divine creator, are holding the brush. Welcome home. To seal all of this sacred work, to anchor the 9 miracles, and to declare your sovereignty as the creator of your reality, I want you to perform one final act of power. Go to the comments section And with all the love, conviction, and magnificent power you now feel coursing through your veins, make the ultimate declaration. Type, I am the miracle. Because you are. You have always been. Now you just remember. And please, subscribe to Power Inside You. The journey does not end here. We will walk this new timeline together, offering daily guidance to help you navigate the magic and the mastery of your new life. The greatest adventure has just begun. This is urgent. Do not skip this. Watch the members-only briefing. Chosen ones, I warned you. December 5th's full moon is not what you think. Shocking spiritual miracles will change everything. I reveal the activations and protections you must do before the spiritual energy shifts. Click the link in the description or the pinned comment now. This window won't wait.